We have one complaint. We have many complaints about Gaurahari. Here's one of them, or a few of them. Let's see how many there are. Okay. So you just bring all of the complaints here. Everyone, you just go collect the complaints. You know what? You go over there to Alachua Temple and say, we want to hear your complaints about Gaurahari. He's going to address them all. It'll be fun. Let's do that.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, do that. Go over there and just take a notepad.
Everyone that's hearing your institution or whatever your religion is that you're doing it. Yeah.
So write down with your notepad, what are the complaints about Gaurahari's preaching? They've heard enough there, and you can find out what they're complaining about. Or you can take a tape recorder and then you can play it, and then I'll answer. But writing is good. And because I can look here. So, okay, we got a complaint number 1 from a devotee. Complaint from a devotee, Srila Gaurahari Das doesn't recognize that anyone else is serving Krishna. Oh, good question. There is so much wonderful Sankirtan going on all over the world. He just puts everyone down. Okay, very good. I'm glad you asked that. So let's see. Krishna, you got to help me on this one. Because I certainly can't answer this. It's a very good, valid point. There. There's kirtan going all over the world, and there's people serving Krishna, aren't they? They're serving Krishna, and they're serving Prabhupada, distributing books, following all these things. And Gaurahari comes out there and just says all this seemingly opposite things. Okay? So come on, Lord, give me some idea. So I'll read the question again and pray that the Lord gives him some empowerment here. Complaint is that devotee Srila Gaurahari Das doesn't recognize that anyone else is serving Krishna. Well, everyone is serving Krishna. That's not quite true. See, I do see that the truth is, because how else can I do this job? I have to see in the vision of Uttamadhikari, see everybody. I definitely see that. I see how everybody's serving Krishna, because Krishna is everywhere. That's how I'll just naturally see. But how can I do this job here of being a bona fide guru if I don't see like Vedavyas does and the Bhagavatam sees? So when Vedavyas became self-realized, he saw 2 things. He saw there was Maya, illusory energy, and he saw there was Krishna's spiritual potency, side by side, under the full control of Krishna. So Mahamaya is under the control of Krishna's indirectly. See, indirectly being controlled, okay? And people are following that. That's the whole point here. And so then there's Yoga Maya. See? And that's devotees who are engaged by the superior potency. See? One thing is to see the difference. Otherwise, Bhagavatam would not have been written. It says when Vedavyas realized Krishna, he saw side by side Mahamaya and Yoga Maya under the direction of Krishna. So, how does this apply practically to the devotees who are serving Krishna? Well, yeah, they're serving Krishna, but what in mode? Are they in the mode, serving in the mode of ignorance, mode of passion, mode of goodness, or liberated mode, or super soul mode, or Bhagavan realization mode? That's Shuddha Bhakti. We're only concerned really with that. Okay, so yes, I admit I can go over all the good qualities of the devotees, because there are a lot of good qualities. They're serving Krishna. They're chanting the name. See? But they think they're chanting the holy name. What is that called? Speculation. See? No, you're not chanting the holy name unless you can demonstrate that holy name, and you will have this kind of realization, what the holy name is. Most devotees are serving Krishna in name. See? They're serving Krishna in name. They're going around, but without the holiness, without the bhav, without the bhakti. Now that's my department here. See? So I say you're not serving that way. See? I'm teaching Shuddha Bhakti here. I'm saying, yes, you're serving the name of Krishna. You're serving under the guidance of gurus who are serving the name of Krishna. but not in the unalloyed bhav of Krishna, the holiness, the sacredness. See, you're not doing that. And my job here, my empowerment, my order from Krishna, well, actually from Prabhupada, Krishna just says, hey man, if they listen to you, it's because of your guru. I instructed Prabhupada to tell you, Krishna, he just says volumes just by, he said, he came and appears in all his glory to my second disciple, man. She was saying, whoa, you would have heard her, man, and she was like, like that. And he's just sitting there in the tree, and saying, this is happening because of your guru. That speaks volumes. Easy too, only like a few days, man, she was there. That's only because you grew it. And then the further instructions, Prabhupada just said, yeah, you're doing what I want you to do. All you do, just do more of that. It's come up to this point. Man, have we ascertained the Bhagavatam from all doing more of that, man? See? So, my job is to bring people from, okay, if you want to just serve Krishna on the Vaidhi level, fine. She was doing it for 40 years and was not quite sad. She got like, hey man, there must be something more. So we're the something more here. You want to serve Krishna this way, you have to come under this tutelage. See, otherwise you'll just serve at that level without the holy name. I mean, if you're already doing that, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're not serving at this level. You're just caught up in envy, jealousy, false prestige, and competitive with. You can't compete with this. There's no way. Any intelligent person say, how can you compete with a person that's being used by Krishna and proven it in all ways? It's only envy, jealousy blinding you. So you want to serve Krishna at that level? Well, go ahead. Just, I don't know how long it takes you to get like her and Meena and Johan, where you really want more. Well, the more is here. So, ball's in your court. Yeah, you're right. You're not serving Krishna like this. But do you want to? How badly do you want to? That's Raganuga Bhakti qualification. If you don't really want Krishna, he won't send you here. You'll just maybe bounce off. You'll say, we'll have to give you a reverse enema, man. Just stick it in your ear and your blasphemy and criticism come out of your mouth, man. I just do reverse enemas for you, people like that. And then you're that much closer. Well, Meena tells me, like, one lady was really against me. She just got it all out, took a big dump, just reversed enema from hearing a couple of words from me, I think. And then she says, well, actually, maybe we shouldn't be against ecstasy. Well, that's progress, man. Stuff like that. So, yeah. I'm here to make a distinction between serving Krishna according to Varnashram Dharma and rules and regulations of Vaidhi Bhakti and Shuddha Bhakti and Raganuga Bhakti path and spontaneous devotion. Yes, that's right. I'm here for those who are ready to serve Krishna on the spiritual platform and proving it in so many ways. If you're ready to come out of the less intelligent phase, do the 30-day challenge. If you can't do 30 days, try and do 20 days. Can't do that, it's like Prabhupada with the chanting. If you can't do that, do 50. Can't do that, do 10. Can't do that, do 5 videos. If you can't do that, do 1 video. I don't know, man. Try whatever you can. Do something.
Some can't even get through 1 because it's too hard for their ego.
It's pretty intense, yeah. Read it, and if you can't get through even 1 word, then read our books coming out by Meena's help there. Maybe you can catch it in the book easier. Maybe it's just too potent to hear it like... Proof is, you see, unless one follows in the gopis, in the footsteps of the gopis, if you cannot attain the Lord's lotus feet, even though you are in devotional services, and follow. That's a very deep statement. Following in the footsteps of the gopis is, first of all, they only associate with each other. Okay? Just like here, I only associate with ecstatic devotees intimately. I'm not here to go to some of my students still are attracted to go by. That's fine, but you see, they're the ones who usually have more of the problems. I mean, unless you go there to preach, I mean, Meena goes to preach because she's compassionate and feels to do that. It's wonderful. Okay? But if you go to take from anybody, you're stupid, man, still. And that's why you'll have some problems here. You go there to give something that's different. Now it's preaching. So following the footsteps of gopis, you take the association of those types of the devotees, the ecstatic devotees like here, and you say, well, hey man, I just want to associate intimately with ecstatic devotees. And then you do that and you become so empowered, you get the power to preach to others. Otherwise, if you're in and out, that's neophyte. You out there sometimes and you go to Putanas out there and to Lalitas thing, and you come back here and then you wonder why you got no empowerment. I can do what I do because I stay only with ecstatic devotees, intimacy. I mean, I go talk to people, not so much, just like, and move on, man. What do I want to talk to a person that doesn't purify? I don't care how cultured they are or what, it doesn't matter. If they don't chant the holy name, man, I don't want to hear too much. That's what they are, Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada's like that. Deal, and then move on. Why do you want to hear from people who are not purified? Man, I get up at 3 a.m. to chant the holy name, man, where the tears come and the ecstasy and get purified. Why do I want to go and look at these people who don't even do that and they're just full of contempt? They could be nice as can be. There's a lot of good people in the world, good here in India, these good Parmesan. But I tell you, guarantee you talk to them for a while, you'll become mundane like them. She met this other, he's very nice and all that, but I'm sure he doesn't chant the holy name like this. You don't want to spend too much time with that because you'll become mundane like them. Even whether they're virtuous or sinful, whatever you are, even virtue, at this point here, we're chanting ecstatic names of Krishna, man. That means you're getting wholly purified to the power to bring people there. You see, I just told you logically how to get that person out of that obstacle. Think I'm finding fault that I don't recognize her, sir. I do recognize you're serving Krishna at that level. Do you want to serve this level? You come here. I'm not going there. What do I need to? I'll go there with my word, man. I'll go there and tell you how it is. If you believe that and you think, wow, man, this is a new door opening, hey, hallelujah, you're becoming intelligent. If not, if you look at that answer, you think, boy, he doesn't see me. Why doesn't he see me? God, he's not. I'm just God. I'm just as good as he is. Why doesn't he see my service as equal to him? Well, that's because you're caught up in trying to be equal with pure devotees who are being used by Krishna directly. You'll never be able to win. You just stay less intelligent until somehow you get enough sukriti by going through the emotions, and then you finally cry out, Lord, this is not enough for me. I want more than just, my service in the mode of passion or goodness or whatever it is. Did she cry out, and go on, I really want transcendental Krishna. Well, that's what you get here, and we prove it. If you can't see that, well, keep serving your way, man, at your level, in the good and in the modes, and then who knows, by Krishna's grace in this life or next life, who knows, maybe you'll start to cry out, is there anything more? Is there some other method? Like Lord Chaitanya said, Ramananda Roy, tell me some other method. This is external bhakti. If you're not tired of externals, what are you going to do? Her daughter, man, she loves external stuff, loves the world, sort of devotee, but not really, not anymore. You're a devotee by what you are, man. You're in the world and the worldly things and all of that, and that's who you are. You want to come out of that, you got to associate with ecstatic devotees. You don't do that, you won't come out of it. You stay like that. So until she finally, a lot of times people have to have an accident, serious, get sick and all that, and they think, wow, man, am I going to die? Did I spend my time wisely? And usually it's not. I spent my time just being a materialist. What is that, man? You just die in that state? You're definitely going to take another birth. Do you want to associate with ecstatic devotees and get the heavenly gift, man? No, the spiritual gift beyond heaven. You know, Bhakti Lata Bij, man, and start developing Krishna in your heart, man. Chanting. Yeah, so associating here, you're associating with Vrindavan, because that's what's manifesting here. These teachings are teachings of that Rupa Goswami. I mean, I'm telling you stuff that Rupa Goswami writes in his books. Krishnadas Kaviraj writes in his books. Man, these are gopis, man. I'm telling you things that are postgraduate for gopis and persons in Vrindavan. And if you like these talks, now you're feeling an affinity for the residents in Vrindavan and Mayapur. The real ones, not the ones the Vaidis trying to attain Krishna, going, Putanas in Vrindavan, Kalya Lake is in Vrindavan too, and they're going to drink from those places in Vrindavan. What's that to me? You come here, they're 1,000 times more powerful than going to drink in those places where Putanas are acting as the real acharyas and gurus and all that. There's so much of that going on. A lot of jackal stuff and lies, all that stuff. Okay? Better to come turn your video camera on, you get more purified just from hearing one talk than 1,000 visits in Vrindavan with all that bullshit going on there. Kalya is there and Putana is there and in full force, man. Oh man, more in control. Those kings are in control. Right now is a very possibility of overthrowing those thrones. Who's in Mayapur? Who's in charge over there? You think Krishna's spiritual potency? Yeah, people are going crazy in Mayapur, jumping off buildings, committing suicide. Why is that? Because of these leaders they're not purified yet. Hey man, it says right in the book, Putana is in Vrindavan, man. She's killing young baby bhaktas. They go in there thinking, oh, I'm going to get, oh, you're a pure, oh, you look so good and all that. See? And they die bhakti-wise, and they become like ghosts, and they wonder, who's going to get me out? See? Well, I had to go into the Putana situation a few times. See? And really get clear on what that is. And then I have a Putana disciples. 2 of them, 3 of them actually, 4. See? Go into that, check it out, man. Get a little bit you got to go under the hood, man. You know, you got to get under the hood. You're going to fix a car, you got to get under the hood, get a little greasy. That's how I roll, man. Practical. Wasn't Prabhupada practical? Well, you think it's any different here? We're practical. Get under the hood, get a little greasy. So then the fault finders use that as a fault. Oh, well, so you don't like, hey man, how can I be a mechanic without getting greasy? How can Shiva preach unless he gets greasy, huh? He goes and gets his hand a little greasy. See, but he's got the power of real bhakti, man. That's why I even have Shiva persons have that in them a little bit. They come, they like this. We can help them too. Yamaraj Das. Are you free of Yamaraj, Yamaraj Das? Let's hear your answer. Because we teach on how to know if you're free of Yamaraj or not. Who actually is it? You think it's like, oh, well, I chant Hare Krishna, and Prabhupada told me if I chant my 16 rounds, I'm free of Yamaraj. Well, that ain't up to snuff. That might be a beginning for a beginner, but what's in his books, it really clarifies everything. I like my guru on the greasy side. Meena says. Yeah, we all like a little more grease, don't we?
Yeah.
You know, I started putting extra coconut oil in my cooking, man. My God, it's lubricating everything, man. It's like great. I feel like just like lubricated, man. You got to put a little extra grease in there to lubricate things, man. You got to get greasy to lubricate this, lubricate out of the Maya, man. You're going to slither out of it. we teach we write from the book, who is really free of Yamaraj's grip by Prabhupada's books. Says right there what it is. It's not just as you think, oh, just chant Hare Krishna and you'll be free of Maya, you'll go back to Godhead. But Prabhupada didn't say when, did he? Not after it depends. It depends on what's in his book, if you're understanding this book. I'm here to teach people how to understand Prabhupada's book. Because if you do, then you practically know the reason why Krishna descends to this world. And the reason for his pastimes and everything. If you understand that, now you're ready to go back to Godhead. But the problem is they don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody can see we're in the actual pastimes again. What happened when Prabhupada was here was the pastimes. Bhakti Siddhanta also. Bhakti Vinod also. And now again. If you can't see that, you ain't going back there because we're here to bring it. If you're going. Yeah. It's like, Tulsi in that movie. You see that old Tulsi movie? Is it Tulsi Das? Yeah, Tulsi Das. And so anyway, all his life he's chanting the ecstasy, his wife resisting. Always, I don't like that black face that you worship. I hate that black face. And so at the end of the life, was it Tulsi? No, it was, who was that guy? Not Tulsi. No, it was the other guy, the other movie. He worshipped Pundarang. What was that guy's name? Anyway, that guy. You all know, you can say that guy who worships Pundarang. Okay? So at the end of the life, the wife is still resistant, and now the flower airplane comes, to take him back to Vaikuntha. And he says, come on board, you're my wife, come on board. And she says, no, I don't believe. And then the flower plane came and took him, and he's out there going. And she's, oh my God, I missed the plane. Tukaram. I missed the plane. Is that going to be you guys out there? Amen. We're getting the plane ready. We're getting the boat ready, We're washing our clothes and stuff. Come on board if you want. If you want to go back, Krishna won't wait. He'll start giving you spiritual experiences here. He'll give you a lot of taste. Increasing. You got to do it here, man.
It's like